Get started.
The littlest Christmas tree. Once there was a small evergreen who wanted to be a Christmas tree. People came into the forest and cut all the big trees around the little tree. They took them home for Christmas trees. Now the little tree was very sad and lonely because no one wanted him for a Christmas tree. He cried big tears which formed into icicles because it was cold. It was very close to Christmas and it started to snow. Snowflakes fell around the little tree. On Christmas Eve, there came a chipmunk who was hungry and looking for food. He saw 2 pine cones that lay under the little tree. These made a welcome Christmas feast for the hungry little chipmunk. As he was eating the seeds in the pine cones, a star rose just above the little tree. The chipmunk looked at the little tree and discovered it was the prettiest Christmas tree ever. They both had a very Merry Christmas.
Hey, Daddy!
All right, boys and girls, turn to Steve. Brent?
Shop with Jackson down the tree, and off it went with a happy family. 2 little Christmas trees standing all alone. The hearts were very still, 'cause they had a home. Shop with Jackson down the tree, and off it went with a happy family. 1 little Christmas tree standing all alone. His heart was very sad 'cause he hadn't found a home. The chop went the axe and down fell a tree, and off it went with a happy family. No little Christmas tree standing all alone. Their hearts were very happy because they all found a home.
Okay, boys and girls, you can go back and sit down on the carpet.
Oh, man.
And take a rest. Oh, let me in here. Everything is okay? Okay. Now, how about if I have, you just all turn around and you can picture in the story, okay? Turn around. Front row, just turn around. I'm going to sit back here on the counter so you can, now I want you to turn around so you can see the pictures. All right? This is something we do usually every day. We read a story, and this is kind of a funny little Christmas story with a good Christmas message. And I wanted to share it with all of you. Okay, you want to back up a little bit so you can see the pictures better? Can you see them? Rebel, can you see? Okay, this is called A Thingamajig Christmas, and it was written by a lady named Irene Keller. They eat like pigs, those thingamajigs. They're rowdy and they're rude. But once, for just a little while, the thingamajigs were good. They were great. They were grand. They were just like you. but only for a day or two. It was very, very sudden and was all because a letter came from Santa Claus. "Dear Thingamajigs," the letter said, "it will soon be Christmas Day, and all you'll get is a lump of coal unless you change your ways." The Thingamajigs wailed and the Thingamajigs worried. "We've been mean and we've been horrid. We've been rude and our manners are shocking. But we don't want coal in our Christmas stocking. We better be good. We better learn how. We better work hard and we better start now." The Thingamajigs made cookies and gingerbread with spice. They polished all their apples and they cleaned the kitchen twice.
That rhymes.
It does rhyme, do it? They made a Christmas pudding. They set their crooked clocks. They washed their sticky fingers and they dusted off their socks. And who do you think those Thingamajigs found when they cleaned their Thingamajig house? Long lost Humphrey, cozy and comfy, living with Molly Mouse. "We'll help too," said Humphrey and Molly. "We'll get the pine cones, we'll get the holly." The Thingamajigs went caroling all around the town, and they didn't trip each other up or knock each other down. They said please and they said thank you. They even shared their toys. They skated on the old mill pond with other girls and boys. They laughed so much, as a matter of fact, some of them thought their face had cracked. Molly fed the Thingamybirds. Humphrey dried the dishes. The Thingamajigs walked their chickens, and they watered all their fishes. They're kind of silly, aren't they? Their mother called the doctor and asked him, "Please come quick. These Thingamajigs have been so good, they must be very sick." She looks a little worried. They hung their Christmas garlands and candy canes and holly. "We've changed our ways," said the Thingamajigs. "We're perfect now, by golly." "Not so fast," said Molly Mouse. "There's one thing you're forgetting. The joyous spirit of Christmas is in giving, not in getting. Even now you Thingamajigs are thinking of yourselves. There's nothing on your Christmas list for anybody else." "It's too late now," said the Thingamajig. "There's nothing we can do." "Oh, yes, there is," said Molly Mouse. "Get the paste, get the glitter, get the glue. Humphrey and I will help you do it. There's not much time, so let's get to it." The Thingamajigs hammered and painted and pasted. They worked through the night. Not a moment was wasted. "At last we're all finished," the Thingamajigs said. They put out the light and they fell into bed. They check out their jammies. They had feet in them. The next thing they heard was a soft jingling sound deep in the parlor. Guess what they found? Jolly old Santa was trimming the tree. The Thingamajigs hugged him and sat on his knee. As he left in his sleigh, they heard Santa Claus call, "I knew you could do it! Merry Christmas to all!" Presents and parties are fine for a start, but Christmas is really a place in your heart. Be kind and be loving. Do the best you can do, and each day of the year will be Christmas for you. Now you know what I'm talking about when I call you Thingamajigs, or if I'm telling you something about those crazy Thingamajigs. You know what they look like. Okay? Stand back up your line. Callie, pick up your belt. Boys and girls, your next song is Jingle Bells. It starts out dashing through the snow.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. All the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on mountain ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride in a sleigh song tonight! Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
song to you, Wish You a Merry Christmas, we're going to sing it to Shoe Time.
That too tight one time. Wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Okay, moms and dads and grandpas and grandmas and anybody else who's here, thank you for coming. Boys and girls would like to now invite you to have punch and cookies with them. You may go, you may walk to find your family and get in line to go have punch and cookies.
Here I am.